Haitian. So original, got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis is ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well out there. Enjoying your Thursday night. I'm sorry it's a little late of a show, but I had to take care of some things that I did not expect to do, to be completely honest. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be doing my thing, jumping on. I said I was going to be around 8 o'clock, so it's 8 o'clock. Yay, I'm happy about that. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. So come on in, jump on in. The water is just fine. We're going to be chopping it up. We're going to be talking it up for a little bit. We got 1 hour. We're going to bang this biatch out. Have a great time chopping it up with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. So please, definitely go and hit that like button. Do me that favor. Hit that like button. Okay? Hit that like button. Hey, hit that like button. Okay? Of course, don't forget to crush that subscribe button. It would be really great to have you part of the Pascal Show family. If this is your first time checking out this show, welcome to the Pascal Show. Crush that subscribe button. All right? Anyway, we got to jump into some things. You know what I'm saying? We got some things to talk about. Well, not really some things to talk about. Actually, I want to open up the conversation to all y'all asses. You know what I'm saying? It's time to hear from you guys. It's time for Ask Pascal. It's time to answer some of your questions, some of your burning questions. Maybe there's some questions that you have on your mind that you want to talk about on the show. I would love to have you guys on the show to talk about it. So the link is in the chat. Feel free to copy and paste and jump on. And like I've always said, you do not have to be on screen. You do not have to be on camera, guys. It is okay. You don't have to be on camera. You could just click on that thing and just be on just your voice. You see what I'm saying? Because I know some of us are camera shy. It's okay. Not all of us can be brave. You know, brave themselves in front of the camera, and it's totally fine. And for y'all ladies and some men too, some of y'all just want to make sure your faces are beat to the gods before you start getting on camera in front of a bunch of people. And I totally understand that. Okay, no shade thrown here. Okay, but I am here. I'm ready to have conversations with all you lovely people. Okay. Good evening to everybody who's starting to hop on. I appreciate all y'all. Get on in here. Get on in this conversation, y'all, because we got to talk about a bunch of stuff that you guys want to talk about. So, again, I just put in the link in the chat room. Please, by all means, click on that ish, jump on in, and let's have a conversation, guys. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's conversate. It's time for a little speak on it / ask Pascal. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy people calling in and asking some questions, asking for my personal opinion on things, and I think I've been really enjoying that. So I'm like, okay, let me do this as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? Let me put in my 2 cents. If you guys are looking for advice or looking for my 2 cents on certain things, yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts. And I would love to hear your questions and all that. You know what I mean? And of course, I can also take questions asked in the comment section or in the chat room as well. So, if you don't feel like jumping on your phone to conversate and ask me a question via that way, you are more than welcome to ask in the chat room. Okay? I really would appreciate that too. So there's many ways to communicate with me today or tonight. Okay. And like I said, it's a very short show. So, it's only 1 hour. We're jumping on. We're doing 1 hour because I've been talking all day. And honestly, I'm tired. Okay. My voice is very, very tired. But I told you guys I'd be on tonight. I wanted to stay committed to that promise. So I am here doing this thing. Zozo Bob, Zoza Bob said, "Where's your fedora, Pascal?" It is in the other room. It's in my closet in my bedroom right now. But I appreciate you asking about that fedora. I mean, I'm gonna be rocking different things on the show. You know what I mean? It's time to spice it up a little bit. Spice up your life a little bit. Enjoy a little bit of clothing and fashion. And I mean, there's more to my wardrobe than hoodies. You feel me? Hoodies and suits. I got more than that. I got more than just that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be switching it up, doing some different things. You know what I mean? Playing some jazz and having some good old times. You feel me? I think that's okay, right? I think that's okay. But I do like that fedora. And, I'm looking to get a whole collection of fedoras. Real talk. I really, really enjoy them a lot. I like them a lot. And they fit with me. I have no hair, so I need something up here to jazz it up a little bit. You feel me? I got to jazz it up just a tiny bit. You know what I'm saying? The guys with the hair can't have all the fun. You know what I'm saying? Just, you want to jazz it up just a tiny bit, just a smidge, just a skosh. Yes, it's skosh. Anyway, once again, I'll put in the link once again for you guys who are just starting to file in. The link is in the chat. Actually, I'm going to pin this bad boy so that you have it. Boom! It is pinned up on top of the chat. So if you don't know where to go, just look at the top of the chat, click on that bad boy, jump on in. And like I said, you don't have to be on camera, but I would love to see new faces. I would love to see some old faces. If you got a question, you want to, you're looking for some advice, or you just want to hear my opinion about something, by all means, jump on in. Let's have a conversation. Let's have some fun. Okay. And like I said, some of y'all are a little camera and phone shy, and you just want to ask the question in the chat. Come on. Go ahead and ask the question in the chat. I'll pull it up and I will answer it with all the sincerity and honesty of within my heart that I can fathom. Does that work? Does that work for you guys? I hope it does. Okay. Like I said, it's a short show. So if you guys got some questions, fire away. Click on that link that's right above on the YouTube channel, right above. It is pinned to the top of the chat. Click on that and let's have a conversation, y'all. Wow. Lady Justice, the Pioneer, I'm here while the wedding party is outside, but once the party is in here, I'll be dipping. Well, Lady Justice, I appreciate you jumping on and being a part of the conversation today, even at a wedding party. You know what I'm saying? That really does mean a lot, Lady Justice. Shout out to Lady Justice. She the bomb. Okay. The Pioneer, Pascal, here's a question I've been meaning to ask you for months. Is Pascal your first or last name? That is my first name. It is my God-given name. It is not some stage name. It is really my name. Yes. Thank my mom for being so creative. Actually, it is a very known Haitian and French name. So it's unique over here because there's not a whole lot of Pascals in the world. But yeah, it is my real name. It's not a stage name. I'm not trying to be all fancy and stuff like Pascal. No, this really is my God-given name. So really, I did come out the womb like Pascal. No, I didn't really do that. I'm just playing. But we got some family in the house. Joseph, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Man, I'm blessed. I am blessed. Look at that beautiful girl. How you doing? How's Texas treating you, bruh?
Man, the weather is much better. It's
good.
Say hi.
Much cooler?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I mean, if anything, y'all, if you can just give up the whole bunch of likes and everything for the beautiful baby, you know what I'm saying? And the black fatherhood, the beautiful black love that's going on right here. You know what I'm saying? Send the likes all the way up for this wonderful man. This guy's been with me since the beginning, real talk, of the show. And it feels really good to see you, man. I'm glad that you're holding up very well. Tell me, man, what's been going on? How's the job and all that?
Uh, it has been going. I have been working, and pretty much making sure to keep this little one busy. Yeah, pretty much.
That's
But
good.
yeah, I just wanted to call and definitely just give you the update on how she is doing. She's one now, and
I love it.
I'm expecting another little one, of
I
course,
know.
and yeah, pretty much just
Yeah, man.
staying busy.
I see. Staying busy and getting busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good
But
job.
I always tune into the show every morning when I wake up. I put it on my Twitch and then I put my headsets in and then I get to work in the freight.
Wow.
So I'm always listening. I'm always commenting good morning to let everybody know, that we're doing good. And interesting, like, topics, especially that you said so far,
By
with
all
the
means.
Haiti and the Taliban. That's been two pretty interesting topics over the source of time.
Yeah. Yeah. It really has been. What's the question?
So my question is, what do you feel like that the government is going to do, like U.S. wise, as far as them like stepping in to aid, those that need help? Because I mean, once again, like it's happening again.
With which side? Because I mean, both seem to be.
With Haiti.
Oh, with Haiti?
Right.
I don't know. Honestly, I've kind of, honestly, when it comes to Haiti, and America and what America has, how America has treated Haiti in the first place. Honestly, I'm kind of at a dead end.
Right.
Kind of at a crossroads. I don't know. They can either take the high road and do the right thing, America, and then
Right.
they can take the low road. I don't know. 9 times out of 10, actually 9.9 times out of 10, they take the low road. So for me, I'm not expecting anything from the American government to help out Haiti. I'm honestly expecting Haiti to do whatever it needs to do to take care of themselves.
Right.
So when it comes to that, it's just kind of like what's happening with Afghanistan and the Taliban and everything. It's just kind of like they're like, whoops. They just kind of throw up their hands like, oops, and it is what it is. And then we keep them moving. So for me, I'm just hoping that people, like the American people, like I've said before, come together and help Haiti out just as much as they're sitting there getting riled up and upset about Afghanistan. Absolutely. I understand their frustration, but there's also another country that's right next door that is in dire need of our help too. And so I'm hoping that it becomes more crowd funded rather than it being, or crowd supported than it being government supported, because the government has said that they were going to do certain things for Haiti and they haven't done anything. In a decade plus, so or more, and so I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see what they do with it, but that's just my own personal opinion about that.
Right. And then my last question would be, like, as far as the Taliban, how do you feel like how do you feel like our government is going to move forward, like with the adjustments?
Ooh.
In the especially with the allies situation, because it's like, you have like when you was talking earlier with other countries wanting other countries such as in China and Russia wanting to ally with communism, and how other countries are. It's like, where do we move as far as Lord have mercy.
She wants to say something. She wants to talk to me. What's up, girl? What's up? How you doing, sweetheart? Oh, it's okay. Hi. She's so confused right now. She's adorable, man. Yes.
But my thing would be, how would, like, how would we, like, would it affect trade? Would it affect like our future, negotiations with other countries as far as in what's going on now with the Taliban?
Okay, so what you think you're asking me, what do I think what's going to happen with everything in Afghanistan? That's the
Right.
question.
Like,
Okay.
would it affect our future, like trades and allies that we do have?
Okay, so right now, you're talking about the people that are still stuck over there,
Right, because we still have some U.S.
right?
Right.
Thousands. Now, right now, they said that like by midnight tonight, about 6,000. I'm gonna mute you, buddy. Okay, hold on one second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. So like about they're saying like 6,000 people are getting flown out by midnight tonight out of Afghanistan allegedly. That's the last I saw a few hours ago before I left the house. But my understanding that they're doing everything they can to scoop up as many people, as many allies, and as many American citizens as they can, and pick up some refugees to fly out of the country. Where to, I do not know. But my assumption is that they're trying to make right. They're trying to make right off of the mistake that the very, very big mistake that they've made. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's
that's all I wanted. That's all my questions that I had.
Anytime. I mean, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming in.
But I'm a get back to this attention over here, and I'm still watching. But those were my questions and just my update of Baby Madison.
Yeah, man. By the way, congratulations on number 2. Okay.
Man, thank you.
Have you guys picked the name yet? Because it's a boy, right?
I want it to be Elijah Michael McEwen, but we ain't going there. We have to come to a mutual agreement. So
I like that. I like the name.
Yeah, she said the baby already have my last name, so it's fair. It's fair enough. It's fair enough. I said okay, but we're still trying to access the Madison and the correlating of the next baby name so that they can fit together.
That makes sense. That's a beautiful thing, man. Well, congratulations. Keep daddying hard. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Keep being a bum ass dad. And I'll be talking to you soon. Okay. You stay up.
Sir. And as always, man, I love you, man. I love everybody that's watching, and I love the energy.
Man, I appreciate it, and I love you too. You know that. You know.
Yes, indeed.
You know I got.
All right, let me tune back in.
All right, man.
All right, man.
Peace. Man, I appreciate him coming on. It's always nice when he comes on, man. And shout out to Joseph. He's good people. He's family. He's been around watching the show since basically the beginning. And I'm surprised he's still here. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bored of me, which is nice. It's a nice feeling. You know what I'm saying? But the link is up on the top of the chat. By all means, jump on in. If you got some questions, let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about some positive stuff, you got some things on your mind, you got things that you want to ask about. Like we just talked about Haiti and the Taliban. Okay. Okay. So feel free to jump on and ask me some questions. Or, like I said, type it in the comment in the chat room, and I'll try to catch it and ask it live right here on the show. Okay. Do not feel scared to ask me any questions. You know what I'm saying? But as you guys are trying to muster up some courage, there is something that I found recently. Hold on. I just got to pull this up really quick. Of course. Okay. Now, we have been talking about for a long time. Like I said, link is still above. So click on it If you want to jump in and start a convo, you're more than welcome to do that. I'm definitely here to have conversations with y'all. I'm not here to do anything about any news, tell any news right now. I'm here to have a conversation with y'all. I know you guys are used to just getting news or me reacting to videos, but I'm actually trying to do something a little different. Try to chop it up with you guys. You know what I'm saying? So this is answering your questions as Pascal. But, oh, well, there's Nat A. Bang. Okay. Because I do have a news story, but I'm like, I kind of want to talk to you guys. Okay. The Pascal Show. Have you ever used baking soda and salt mixed together as a home remedy for fleas for your dogs? No, I never have. I never have. I've used Dawn soap. Now, and it's funny because I got that's a funny little story. So, and I think I've told the story in the past, but I'll say it again. Okay. So so you've seen my dogs. A lot of you guys have seen, I have 4 dogs now. All right. But we rescued 2 of them. One of them was by the name, the first dog we have, his name is Romeo. He was named that. That was not a choice. He was named that, and he's a grown-ass dog. But we got the dog, right? And because we bought him from a friend who was leaving town, so on. Anyway, we end up getting the dog, and we're loving the dog and all that. We're having a great time. We're going, well, he's kind of alone a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because we're always in and out, always running around working and stuff. Except for now, right? The panty. So anyway, next thing you know, oh, what happened? What just happened? Uh-oh. Something just happened. Hold on, guys. This whole thing just went out. What the heck? What the heck just happened, y'all? Something just happened. I know you guys can hear me, but that's weird. That is really, really weird. Hold on, guys. I don't know why this thing just shut off. What the heck just happened? Pascal after dark. Hold on one second, guys. This is ridiculous. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to have to use this, which is the worst angle in the world, but it's going to have to be what it is. Wow, that looks terrible. Wow. But wow, I don't know what just happened, man. That sucks. But other angle, my webcam, I don't know what happened, but I'm trying to let me check this one more time. This is ridiculous. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to try something. I'm going to use this for a little bit. That's so ridiculous. All right, we're going to use this angle for now. I'm going to try to reboot some stuff, but I don't know what's going on here, to be really honest. But so to answer your question, to tell you the story. So had a dog, Romeo, right? Romeo was cool. You know, he's still alive. I'm not saying we still have him, But we were like, hey, he's alone a lot. There's no real reason to not do anything. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to not have him have a friend, have a buddy or something, right? Just seemed very weird that he was just alone a lot. So we decided, let's look into getting a dog. Let's get into looking for a companion for Romeo, right? By the way, he was already named. Okay. So we decided, like, okay, let's do this. Let's get this other dog. So we did. But we got the dog. Basically, we didn't know that it was going to be like from a puppy mill. But this dog was a puppy, female, and riddled with fleas. Riddled. I mean, she literally she fit in the palm of my hand when we first got her. So we, of course, were freaking out because it looked like this puppy who now we named her Juliet. She looked like she was not going to make it. So we tried to use every remedy. We went to the Petco, we went to pet stores, try to find as many things as we could to try to get these fleas off of the puppy. Then we did some research, like Google it, finding out that Dawn soap actually helps. Like Dawn dish soap helps. Man, did we scrub that little puppy so much? I mean, literally, she was emaciated with fleas, and was barely able to pick up her own head off the ground, type of stuff. That's how bad she was. When we picked up the puppy, they like snatched the money, gave us the dog, and jumped in the car and drove off. That's how in bad shape she was, right? But then we took care of her, right? Juju, come here. We took care of her, and now here she is. Big old dog. My baby. Okay? So I've never used that before. I've never used salt and baking soda. That's a new one for me. You know what I mean? That's a new one for me. But yeah. And the funny thing is I grew up not being a fan of dogs. I'm not a dog person. I grew up not being a dog person, and now I got 4 of these mugs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love them. I love these dogs. You know what I'm saying? T got a chance to meet the dogs. When we hung out in Miami, because I took the dogs with us for the trip when we were out there for the month. And yeah, man, she this never thought I'd be a fan of dogs until you never think you're going to be a fan of dogs until you actually get a dog. Does that make sense? And then you go, well, yeah, I'm a fan of dogs. I like dogs. You know what I mean? So, and the other thing is too, I was like, yo, I only want like a big dog. You know what I mean? Like I want a manly dog. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being small little lap dogs, and it's okay. Like for a first round of dogs and first experience of dogs, I'm cool with it. I will take that. I will take it all day long. So, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have these dogs. They're really, really amazing dogs. But I'm going to try this. Do you hate cats? Do I hate cats? Yes, I do. I can't stand dogs. I mean, I can't stand cats. Sorry. I'm not a big fan of cats. I'm going to be straight funky. I'm not a fan of cats. Not at all. They are fickle, and they're moody as hell, and they don't know what to do. They don't know when to stay still. They love you 2 seconds. They love you for 2 seconds, and then 2 seconds later they want to scratch your face off. They're too temperamental. You know what I mean? So that's just, I'm not a fan. You know what I mean? Yes. So love JJ 1814. My third live topic of discussion for tonight, or open. It is open. So there is a link up above. Click on it, jump on, Let's have a conversation. I'm going to try this camera again to see if it didn't lose its damn mind. Give me 1 second. But keep the questions going. Don't be shy. I don't know what the hell happened here. There we go. Bomb boom. We're back. Damn. I don't know what the heck happened, but it just did not want to be my friend today. It's okay, but we're back to normal. We're back at it again. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is going on, y'all? Let's try that one more again. What the hell? Okay. I guess it's not wanting to be my friend today. Random as hell. Okay. That is fine. I'm just going to go back to what I was doing before, which is ridiculous. All right. There we go. We're back at this again. I don't know what the heck is going on. It is fine. I don't know what's going on. So there it is, y'all. You know what I mean? I love dogs. I'm not a big fan of cats. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Let's see. Chris CCC said, "Do you cook and what's your favorite dish?" Yeah, I cook. I definitely cook. I can throw down. I got a bunch of different ones. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite dish to cook, I mean, I'm pretty simple. Just steaks. I can cook a mean steak. Okay. Phenomenal steak. Okay. Lola Joy just said something that was interesting. One has to go: ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, mayo. Barbecue sauce can go bye-bye. Pretty much. Barbecue sauce can go bye-bye. I can live without barbecue sauce, personally. No, the link is working. It should be working. Unless this whole thing is freaking out of nowhere. Kiki at 5 not the barbecue sauce. I mean, like I said, I'm just not, here it is. I'm not a huge fan of barbecue sauce because I feel like when it comes to a steak, for example, somebody said A1 sauce up in this piece. If you have to sop up your steak in like A1 sauce or anything of that crazy stuff, then it's not a good steak. Then it's not a properly cooked steak. The steak should be juicy and tasty enough all by itself to the point where you don't need anything. It's perfect by itself. But the reason why A1 sauce and all that crap exists is because some people like to have their stuff burnt to a crisp, like well done, to the point where they're eating plywood, and it's nasty. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's nasty, and I don't recommend it for nobody. Okay, it's nasty. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I would say. You know what I mean? But when you're with me, and if I'm cooking it for you, you would be transcended to a whole other like stratosphere. Okay, I cook a mean steak. I'm a damn good cook, but I'm proud of my steaks. I'm very, very proud of my steaks. All right. But I'm very simple. But then, like, my favorite dish, right? Because Kiki of 5 asked this earlier. My favorite dish. Oof. My favorite dish. Okay. Oh, that's tough. I love everything. But I love a really good spaghetti and meat sauce. I don't know why, but like, yeah, you know, I'm really simple. I mean, I'm really, really simple. And that's on just traditional stuff, right? That's just on traditional types of foods and whatnot. All right. you need pics in the Discord. Kiki5, fine. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. The next time I cook some steaks, I will post them mugs on Discord so you can see my culinary expertise. Okay, I'm just letting you know. You will never see you will never see a presentation so beautiful ever in your life. I'm just saying. Okay, and it's healthy. You know what I mean? I cook clean and all that stuff. We got somebody in the crib. Love JJ1847. Hey, hey.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, very much.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, man. This is my first time.
Well,
Wow.
I'll be gentle, I promise.
Please be gentle.
What's on your mind, man? You got any questions? What's good?
Dude, oh my gosh. Well, yeah, hello everyone in the chat. Hey you guys. Yeah, so I caught your channel. It came into my what do you call it? Like the suggested channels, and yours happened to pop in. And then my first live with you was, I think it was a few weeks ago. And I appreciate it. It was a great live. I think it was my first live. Yeah, my first live with you. But anyway, I don't have anything in particular. How's it going?
Going good, man. That's a very simple question to ask. It's a great question. It's a great one to start with. I'm doing good, man. You know what I mean? Can't complain. I'm alive. I'm kicking. You know what I'm saying? Life is good. Life is doing just fine.
That's all good.
Trying to dodge this Rona as much as I can. You know how it is.
Trying to dodge the row. I hear you.
All day. The vid, the 19, the you know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
You feel me? Yeah,
so,
man.
I've only looked at a few of your posted videos that you had throughout the last several months and a couple years or whatever. But politics. If you don't mind me asking, where do you stand? Are you left, right, center, or you have no affiliation? What's your take on that?
Oh boy, we're going into political stuff. Okay. It's fine.
If
no, it's fine.
It's fine. Just let me know any questions that are off limits.
No.
I'll respect that.
Honestly, I'm playing. I'm straight up playing. Okay, so here it is. For me, okay, I lean more left. I lean left. Okay, but I don't like the confines of those things. Like I don't like the whole because I'm left, therefore I'm in the category of all this stuff. I like to think outside the box. I like to think for myself, and I like to not be stuck in the confines of something that is not fully me and not fully any other person that watches this, listens or watches this show. Because not everybody's fully conservative and not everybody's fully liberal either.
Gotcha.
But then again, there's some people who are just like, I'm cookie cutter. I'm a hardcore lib or I'm a hardcore conservative, and that's all it is. And that's fine. If that's the world that you want to live in, then that's fine. But for me, there's more to it than just being in being stuck in this box. I feel like it's stifling. So for me, I'll sit here and say, hey, I lean left, most definitely.
I question off topic. Am I echoing? Or is it okay?
No, you're good. You're Gucci.
All right. So that's all good. I appreciate that. For me personally, I'm not gonna keep you too long because I know this is a short show, you said, but for me, I used to be a Republican when I was in my 20s. And then I think after Bush Jr., I was a Dem for a while. And then now I consider myself independent. I'm not a fan of categories, but if I were placed in a category, I think it would be independent. But I agree with exactly what you said. I don't think anyone's fully left or fully right, or even center, but I do lean a little towards the left, but kind of going back to the center because I think in the last, I would say, can you still hear me?
Oh yeah. I'm still here.
All right, just making sure.
No problem.
Yeah, I think within the last year, I think I've been leaning away from the liberal side, and some of it has to do with, I don't want to say the word, but the Roro. Some of it has to do with the whole vax. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but the whole vax and all that other stuff. But those are discussions for other days. Right. So I appreciate you giving me that answer. Second question, and you can cut me off anytime.
Shoot.
How long have you been doing radio and commentating and things of this nature, journalism and all that good stuff?
Oh boy,
how long have you been in the game?
I've been in the game for a very long time in regards to just hosting shows and stuff like that. But as far as like commentating and radio stuff and all that, I guess for the past 2 years, something like that. That's 2 years, yeah. So yeah, I was hosting a late night talk show for a long time, and somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, I like your personality. I think you'd be really great on the radio too. I'd love to see if you do a radio show." And so I started working at a radio station, doing the show from a radio station, and that's when it turned from being like, "Hey, here's my guests love JJ" kind of thing. It turned into something more of me just actually talking about things. You know what I'm saying? And just being real. Just talking about life, talking about things, just keeping it straight funky. And that kind of happened. This is the same time that the Roro, right, came rolling down the road, right?
Exactly.
And then suddenly we got locked up and we are all at home, right? So then I took my whole studio basically and like built my studio here. I built my studio here in my home, you know what I mean? Because this was just like some small little room that I was just, doing office work from. But then suddenly this thing happened, so it caused me to be here. So then I started looking at YouTube and going, hey, well, YouTube is not bad, and it's another stream of income. It's another way of making some business happen, so on and so forth. So I just started focusing solely on YouTube. I was doing the show and sending that to the radio station and everything. But I was also taking the time to do commentary on articles or things that were going on in the world and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. The stuff that you see now, you know what I mean? So, so I've been, radio wise, I guess it's, well, what is it? What is August
19th?
Yeah, so it'll be 2 years in October. It'll be
That's
2 years.
All good.
So
I'm laughing because some of the people are saying, "What is Roro?" And Roro is not Roland Martin.
No
way. I was just saying Roro because I didn't know if we were allowed to say the word. So I was just saying Roro. So for his family in the chat, it's not Roland Martin, you guys. So. Speaking of the Roro, what has the lockdown and this whole world calamity, what is it, if you don't mind me asking, what has it done for you? Like, what is it in terms of, don't get too personal, but reflective wise, what has it done for you reflective wise in terms of, talking to your inner voice and a conversation with yourself? Because I know for millions of us have been able to do some reflective, have some reflective opportunities. So during this, year and a half situation, some people call it a pandemic, some people, whatever. What has it done for you?
It's done some crazy things. I'm going to be real. These are good questions, actually. So thank you, Love JJ. Appreciate it. Where are you from, by the way, real quick, before I answer this question?
I am from the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I'm on the East Coast. I'm a DC native.
Right on,
I'm a
man.
DC native. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Well, thanks for finding the show and everything. I do really appreciate it. Welcome.
The universe gave the show to me, so it found me, and then I found you. So there you go, full circle.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what the Roro how has it been for me? I guess has been a really amazing thing because it's made me meet all of you. It is actually because, like I said before this, it was I don't think I would have done any of this stuff. I wouldn't have been online like this. I wouldn't be doing commentating and putting this out here, having a microphone in front of my face every day, doing these conversations live and all that stuff. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd just be in the radio station or on a TV, on a set doing my late night show, and that would be it. And probably not have a chance to grow or to even meet people from all over the world. Like this thing, this app, this platform is pretty damn amazing, given the fact that I'm talking to you, you know what I mean? And you're on the other side of the country. Whereas, there's people like Malia that's watching, and she's all the way in Australia. There's people from all over the country and all over the world tuning in. And when I was doing everything here in my town, everything was so localized for me. The people I was interviewing, the stories I was covering, all that stuff was very local, everything. But because of the panty, because of this 19, it has caused me to get out and expand more.
That's awesome.
And honestly, see more of the world, see more of the country, and hear from other people's opinions about certain things. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's been really, really amazing. So in a way, it sounds so messed up, but I am kind of thankful for this, because I
get it. Yeah, I get it.
If I wasn't locked in and told to sit my ass down and just put in the work here, I would have just been like, oh, I got to be seen at this location, and I got to be at this place, and I got to cover these stories in my neck of the woods. And I realized that sure, locally it's appreciated, but it's the world stories, it's the world news, it's the world topics that the world is listening to and watching every day. Not just, the dude that owns the donut shop around the corner, just came out with a new donut. Yay. Right. That's cool and all too, but that don't mean nothing to the rest of the world. Yeah. So I started to look, I finally started to pick my head up and really open my eyes and look at the grander picture and realize that this is the platform. This
I love it. That's
I need
awesome
to create, and it's been a blessing. It's been an absolute blessing. So yeah, it's been pretty damn amazing.
And this will be my last question, because I know that your time is coming short.
No worries.
So long story short, man, everyone has their definition of the definition for the woke community, WOKE community. Everyone has a different perspective and their opinions on what the woke community means. And much of the woke community, quote unquote, woke community, is within the Black community. And for me personally, I feel that I'll get to my question. I feel that woke is, for me, it's an awakening, and it sort of branches off to what you said about, I'm just paraphrasing, it's giving you the opportunity to look at things and to see what's important. No offense to the donut guy, but, to see what things are really important that have to do with the world. Right. And so I think it's a great time that we're living in, because this Roro situation that's happened globally, it's actually, it's allowed people to decide for themselves their boundaries and limitations and what they can tolerate and what they don't tolerate, et cetera, et cetera. And so my question to you, as a Black man, I am a black man myself. Hello, all my black sisters and brothers out there.
What's up, man?
I love you guys. I was looking at some of the comments. Some people are from the DMV and nearby. Hey, my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. But for you, Pascal, as a black man, what do you see the benefits from the woke community as you see it? So first, if you could define what woke means to you, and then what benefits do you see from the woke benefiting from it, or any, not necessarily cons, but negatives about the woke community?
Okay. Good question. Wow. What do I see as the, how do I define woke? I mean, for me, it's being able to see the forest through the trees. It's being able to see the bigger picture, like I just said a second ago. Now here's the thing, though, because woke can be very can be a double-edged sword when you say those things, especially when the pendulum is swinging. Sometimes if it swings way too far on one side when it comes to wokeism. So when I think about woke, the word woke, it is somebody or someone or a group of people that have a deeper meaning, have a deeper understanding of what their surroundings really are. That's how I see it, right? Now, I'm not saying that turns into a whole thing of like, oh, damn the white man and all that stuff. No, it's just realizing what the world that you are actually in, right? Mm-hmm. Being aware of your surroundings. All right. Now, when it comes to this whole idea of the woke ideals, let's go there. Okay. They can be really, really amazing. But then sometimes they can be a little much. Sometimes a situation is what it is, right? And sometimes people who are woke, or maybe too woke, have a tendency to feel like that every situation is like an onion, right? Like there's multiple layers to the situation other than just what you see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you look at a particular, like, I'm just trying to think of something that's just very, very simple. Like, and this might be hella dramatic, but this is like the only example I can think of in my head. It's like, you know, somebody opening up a door for somebody, right? There's nothing like a man, for example, opening the door open for a black woman, right? That is not, and it's not the best example in the world, but that is not automatically like that black woman who's walking into the door, walking into the doorway or through the doorway isn't automatically going, oh, that, and say the guy who opened the door is white. He's opening the door because he feels bad for the years, the centuries of oppression. No, the dude is just opening the door for your ass because he's just being a gentleman. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes, and that's a worse example in the world, but you know, there's things that happen out there in the world that tend to get overly analyzed, overly critiqued, to automatically mean like, oh, now the root of it all is this thing, you know, it's racism. And it's like, that's not always the case. Not always. Sometimes, yes, it is, but not always. And I think that sometimes it gets a little too far. Like cancel culture, right? There's certain things, yes, people should be. Ara Kelly, yes, cancel his ass. You see what I'm saying? Certain people who are doing things that are just inhuman. What's the right word? Inhumane.
There you go.
Things that are just absolutely jaw-dropping, like you did that to who?
Yeah.
To how many? Oh, cancel. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's other things I think that, you know, I do think that there are other certain situations where woke can be a little too much.
I hear you.
And ruin people because there's a group of people that are over analyzing, and it's a huge group of people that will overanalyze that one thing
Yeah.
and just destroy a person's life, career, legacy, or
Right.
whatever
Yeah.
over like a tweet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
For
true.
lack of a better term. I'm not referring to anyone. I'm
Right.
just using that as an example.
I appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate your answer. And I was reading some of the comments, and some of them stated, and pretty much what you stated as well. Woke can mean 100 different things to 100 different people.
Facts.
And sometimes I do believe that it can be extreme, but I do support the woke culture, quote unquote, the woke culture, in the sense that I think it's a great time that we're living in, something similar to what you said. The whole Roro situation, you can either love it or hate it, or fear it, or whatever you want to do with it.
I mean, I
think it has, for me at least,
right.
I think it's a great time to be living in, because I think many people have gone inward, and they've recognized how strong they were. And I go back to what they can tolerate and what they can't tolerate. But back to the wokeness, I think woke, again, can be a million things to a million different people. But I do support the woke culture, because for me, it's just staying aware, just really being aware of your surroundings,
right,
and things that are actually happening on a day-to-day basis to millions of people. And a discussion for other days about cancel culture. Maybe you can do a call-in on another day, but that's a whole nother can of worms, cancel culture. And again, cancel culture can mean 100 different things to 100 different people.
Yes, it can. And one thing that's so, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it can be really, really like strong. Like it could, like I said, it like you just said, it could just mean so many different things, has so many different layers. Like I said, where it is taken, I'm back. It's back to normal now, the camera. I don't know what happened, but now it's working. Sorry, I was just trying.
No worries. No, it's a sign that I have to get off because you have things to do. No problem.
No. Don't leave yet. Like I'm just saying my camera finally is fixed. It's working now. Hopefully it doesn't cut off anytime soon. But anyway, what I was trying to say is like, yes, when it comes to cancel culture and all that, I think there are certain things that are necessary to cancel, you know what I mean? And I think that there are other things that have gone too far. You see what I'm saying? There's just certain things where I'm just like, bruh, like I get it. But then I also feel like a lot of people have been angry. A lot of people have been riled up and upset about certain things. So they're just letting out their frustration right now. You see what I'm saying? Because they got nothing else better to do except obsess about those little things. So they're going, cancel everything. Cancel water. Cancel breathing air. Let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like, well, everyone needs to chill. Tranquilo. Por favor.
Yeah,
everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay, baby.
Yeah.
We don't have to cancel everything. Some things do need to be canceled for sure.
Yeah.
Without
I think there's just a lot of anxiety that a lot of, people are feeling. And things have just come in like a wave in the last, year and a half. Things have just changed for so many people in such a quick amount of time. And, you hear people say America and the world will never be the same. And I say that's a good thing, because it allows people to grow, and, it allows us to become our better selves. But those are discussions for other days. I appreciate you, man, taking my call. And I think this is, like I said, I think this is my third live I've been to. And
appreciate it.
I'm about 10, 15 years behind on technology. So I'm glad I was able to get in. But I appreciate you taking my call. And I wish you all the best on your channel and everything that you have going for yourself. I wish you all the best. And to all his subscribers, You guys have a great evening, afternoon, wherever you're located. You guys take care. And Pascal, again, I wish you all the best for everything. And I guess I will see you on another live.
Absolutely, man. I'll be doing these Ask Pascals a lot more often. So
that's awesome.
Be great to have you on, man. I'll be.
Thank you so much again for taking my call. And you have a good one. And take care, buddy.
You too, brother.
All right, man. See you.
No, I appreciate the conversation from Love JJ 1814. I appreciate that conversation. You know what I mean? It's nice when people come in and ask questions and want to have a conversation. Of course, you guys always do that, and that's why I love you guys. But like I said, the line is still open. The link is still up there for you to jump on and conversate with me. So please, by all means, the camera's back to normal. I don't know what the hell's going on. But the camera's back to normal. So by all means, you know what I'm saying? Jump on. I'd love to hear some new voices. That was a nice new voice, you know, all the way from DC. You know, I appreciate that. You know, Joseph McEwen, Joseph, my boy, said, Pascal show, what's the teddy bear in the back? Okay, there's a story behind the teddy bear. The teddy bear is my dad. That's how I don't know how to explain it. For Christmas, I received this as a gift, and my father, his birthday's in 2 days. Okay. He passed 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago, coming this November, and right around near Thanksgiving time. And well, I received this as a gift, and it's a Build-A-Bear. And what they did was my fiance was able to find a soundbite of my dad saying Merry Christmas. So it is dressed like a doctor and all that. And it's my dad's voice on the teddy bear. So that's the reason why he is there, because my dad is always with me. I'm not kidding. I have his name, like his name plaque here in front of me. I got photos of him with me. He's always with me. So, long story short, you know, like my mom and my dad are always with me, type of stuff. My mom's still here on this planet, and she's an angel. But yeah, we lost him about almost 2 years ago in August, in November, and his birthday is in the next 2 days. So I'm going to be seeing him very soon. But I appreciate Joseph asking about that. You know, like I said, this is a very tough week. Stuff that's going on with Haiti. Both my parents are Haitian. We have a lot of family over there and all that. Yeah. So long story short, that's why the teddy bear's there. And I don't give a damn if anybody gives me hell about the teddy bear, making it seem like I'm soft or something. I don't give a damn. I know exactly what that teddy bear represents for me. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels good that he's always here. You know? He's always here. So that's that. Okay? I love it, Pascal. That is a blessing. That's a blessing of peace to have, big bro. Most definitely love and peace to you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you so much, Joseph. I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? Yes, thank you, Courtney SLP. I do appreciate that. You know, I appreciate you guys understanding. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's always there. And the thing is I'm trying to figure out, like, by the way, okay, because y'all give me hell about this painting. Okay. Now, somebody on a show a long ass time ago gave me a portrait of me. I've never had anything like that in my life. They just surprised me with this thing, and it was amazing. It's right there. It's pretty damn amazing, in my personal opinion. Now, the thing is that I needed something on the other side and I didn't have anything else to put up there. So I was like, okay, let me put this painting over here. Okay. So one thing I'm trying to figure out is what to do with this damn wall. For the last year, y'all been saying this. I'm trying to find something to put up on this, like design to create some sort of vibe on this wall because, and of course, keep the teddy bear, you know what I mean? And maybe find a decent place for that painting, maybe off camera somewhere else. But right now, I don't really have anything on these walls except for this crooked ass TV behind my head, you know, that I don't even touch, that I don't even use. So there it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, I'm just in the middle of trying to figure all that stuff. You know what I mean? Dory McNulty, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the love. You know what I mean? That's not a pick of Aura Kelly or Aaron Hall, Mr. T. Damn. Come on, y'all. Hate all y'all right now. Get me in my emotions and stuff. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. But I'm trying to figure out something to put on these walls to give it more of a vibe. You feels me? Okay. So I receive it, sending it back to you. Oh, they sending it back to Love JJ. But yes, any other questions? I may have missed some questions during that conversation with Love JJ. Let me see. What did I miss? Did I miss anything? Oh, do you have other set skills that we don't know about? Ooh, okay. So my favorite, okay, hold on. My favorite dessert, and no, it's not basic like chocolate cake or something. I mean, cake is delicious. I love cake, but come on. Dessert? Okay, I'm an ice cream fan, okay? I'm a huge ice cream fan. So mint chocolate chip is fire. Butter pecan, mwah, okay? And some cookies and cream from time to time. But really my go-to, like my crack is mint chocolate chip. Okay? Is that basic? Kiki of 5? Is that basic? Just curious. Just saying. Butter pecan, mint chocolate chip. Fire. Pistachio's good too, the Pioneer. Pistachio's good. I like pistachio. You know what I mean? Now, okay. Do you have any other set of skills that we don't know about? Okay. That is a very good question. That you don't know about? I feel like I'm pretty damn transparent on this damn show. Let me think here. I mean, you guys know that I love to cook and I'm a damn good cook. You know, I make music from time to time. I mean, I shoot a lot of music, or I have shot a lot of music videos and stuff like that behind the camera. You know, I used to be a videographer before I got in front of the camera, real talk. And I still shoot people from time to time. Like you saw that Miley live performance. You know, I'm still shooting people. I'm still directing and producing things like that. Pretty much that's it. That's pretty much it. You know what I mean? No, I am not a skater. Hail to the no. Man, T, you better not be messing me up, bruh. You know what I mean? Can you walk on your hands? No, I can't. I got big hands, I know, but no, I can't walk on my hands. I mean, I could do handstand push-ups and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And jujitsu, I do practice jujitsu, but at the same time, I haven't practiced it in a long time because of this Rona. You see what I'm saying? So I can't really roll around with people anymore because people start getting sick every 5 seconds. And so it ain't that fun doing that kind of ish. Let's be really honest. You know what I mean? Sports as a kid, basketball, baseball. I mean, it was typical kid stuff. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of that, you know. No, I was not in the NBA. Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Did you run track? No, I did not run track, Joseph. Hell no. Honestly, I'm just starting to get back into running again as of recently. You see what I'm saying? Running, it takes a lot. I love to lift. I love lifting. I love doing all that stuff. I hate running. Can I play the harmonica? My dad used to play the harmonica. No, I never really picked it up. My dad did though. He was actually pretty good at it. He'd play Christmas songs during the holidays on the harmonica and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It was one of his favorite pastimes as a kid. What is my pet peeve? Bubble gum on sides of plates. You just triggered me, Nur. You really just straight up triggered me. Okay? Let me tell you something. Let me just tell you something, okay? Hold on, where's that question? Let me pull this question up. Let me tell you something about this pet peeve that I got, okay? Let me try to explain to y'all about y'all nasty mother lovers out here that are always trying to chew gum and then put it on the side of the damn plate, all fluorescent pink and green and all this ish, and it's already chewed up, and you just got this clump on the side of the damn plate. The hell is wrong with you, man? It's a half-eaten thing. Put it away. Wad it up in a ball in a napkin and throw it away. Because as soon as you have that loud ass purple, blue, green, pink, fluorescent colored mound of nastiness on the side of the damn plate, do you know my eyes just avert to that? I can't look at anything else but that. I'm trying to eat my own plate and my eyes are over here at your ish. Why? Because you have no damn table manners, especially at these damn cookouts, y'all. You're doing this and all, man, come on now. Don't do that to me. Like, you can chew gum all day long. You look like grazing cows. That's another conversation. But at the same time, when you're done with it, you take the Kleenex. You roll it up in a ball. You open up the trash can and you toss it in. Just so you know. Don't put it on the side. Why are you trying to recycle something that you already ate? You're recycling it. Why? You realize that's sitting there just as the plate's going around, just floating around. Thing like this, just floating around. All the nastiness, the germs, the dust, the hair, the lint flying all over the place whilst you're eating your barbecue ribs. And then later on, you're going to go and right back in your mouth. The hell is wrong with you? Please don't do it. Don't do it. That is not etiquette. That is not proper etiquette. That is one of my biggest mother-loving pet peeves in the world. You heard it right here. But I still love y'all. I still love y'all. Real talk. Still love you. But it's nasty. Hell is wrong with you? Just saying. That's one of my pet peeves, okay? You just don't do that. You just don't do the chewing gum at a cookout. You just don't. Okay? Who are the people in my opening video? I can't find that question. Where did it go? Who are the people in my opening video? Okay, so when I had my late night show, okay, I moved the late night show into the morning because it was the only convenient time that everybody could do it. So there's a lot of different clips where you see random guys in there and, off to the side or just chuckling in the photos and all that stuff and all that. Those were all my co-hosts on my late night morning show, if that makes any sense. So they were all my co-hosts. One of them is Sean, a good friend. One of them is Cess. Another one's DJ Kimmy New. She was the one who was DJing during breaks and all that, and opening, doing music beds and all that while I'm talking. I had a really great crew, but COVID happened and shut everything down. Real talk. Shut everything down. And who is your smizing? Is he famous? Is he a famous athlete? No, he's not a famous athlete. But his name is Rico Demo, and he's a model actor guy. You know what I mean? Here in my town, very cool guy, and yeah, he came onto the show to promote because he was on some he was on he was the cover model for some big magazine back then, and so yeah, we were just having fun. I was just trying to lighten the mood a little bit, asking him about how to like model. You know what I mean? How to look sexy. You know what I'm saying? So the smizing thing happened out of nowhere. It wasn't scripted or anything of that sort. It just came out of the clear thin air, pretty much. You know what I mean? Let's see. Bubblegum new code word. Absolutely, Stacy. Yes, bubblegum new code word. Yeah, that could be it. The Pioneer just asked me something. What's my favorite cuss word? Motherfucker. I said it. That's my favorite cuss word. Motherfucker. Yeah, that's my favorite cuss word. There you go. Do you like to play basketball? I haven't played in a long time. I don't miss it. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm kind of the guy who'd rather be in the gym lifting and stuff. That's just me. I like to lift. That's me. Yeah, I like to play ball every once in a while, but nah. I haven't picked up a game in a long time. Real talk. Real talk. Oh, wait. Bluebird on my shoulder. That's funny. Nice one. Nice name. They said on YouTube, I can't stand when people say, not to be rude, but I totally agree. I hate that too. I hate it too. Trust me. Trigger warning. Ooh. Would I ever pet a tarantula? No. Moving on. That stuff is too scary for me. Way too scary for me. Way too scary for me. So nobody wants to click on this on the video chat and jump on and have a question. You know what I mean? Do you ever read my question? Yes, I do, Mark. I just did a couple times in a row. There you go. Let's see. Ooh. Kanaloa. What's your dream vacation? My dream vacation, that's a good one. I don't have a location per se. All I see is like, I know this sounds so vague and basic as hell, but clear blue water. Like those, I don't know where it is, but there's like those condos that are in the ocean. You know what I mean? Where it's just clean, clear, blue, shallow, crystal blue water type things, but they're all like little huts. I don't know where that is, but it just looks amazing. I would love to do that, or find or have a place like go to a place where my living room, it opens up to like a waterfall. I know that sounds weird, but that's just something that I just would love. You know what I mean? For sure. Underwater bungalow. Yeah. I mean, something like that. Something like that for sure. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I just saw something. Can I swim? Yes, I can. I'm a damn good swimmer. Yeah, I'm a good swimmer. I am a good swimmer. I like swimming. So, that's why I really like going to places where there's water. Like I love going to the ocean, where there's ocean, I am happy. Wherever I as long as I know I'm near a body of water, I am happy. You know what I mean? Let's see. question. Did you study music arts? I did study music, and I studied film. So I have a background in that for sure. I when I went to college, I hopped around to two different colleges. I went to one primarily, and then I transferred to another one. I was in Boston for a while, and then I moved to New York, where I stayed and graduated and all that. But I was hopping around like crazy. Oh, I didn't see the 11, 17 other questions, bruh. I didn't see no other 11, 17 questions. You know what I mean? Should all student loan debt be forgiven or tough luck? I think that I'm a strong believer in, I think college should be free. Except for private colleges, private universities, or whatever you want to call it. Private universities, yes. I think that, if you want to go to that prestigious school and all that, hey, that's on you, whatever. Do the student loans, whatever you want to do. But there's plenty of other universities that you can go to, that your state universities and all that I feel like there shouldn't be any student loans. I think it's BS that we have kids that get out of school. They go to school so that they can have a great job. But then when they graduate and go to that job, they're too busy paying off their student loans and stay in hella debt. So they can't even flourish. They can't even reinvest into their own business or reinvest into themselves. They got to sit there and just, you know what I'm saying? I think that's absolute trash. I think it's trash. And it's this crazy cyclical thing that they do to us. That's why you see more and more people realizing that they don't need to go to college no more, that they can find success by doing things like creating their online businesses and all that stuff. You're seeing these things all the time now. People are flourishing like this all day long because they're realizing there's no reason. There's no reason for you to go into so much financial debt on a degree that you think that you want, and then you graduate and you realize that you just graduated with a degree that you're not even going to freaking use. 90% of these kids that go to these schools graduate with a degree that they don't even freaking use. Real talk. Next thing you know, you think that you're going to be a doctor, you're running your own grow business. It's insane, but it's true. Black Diaspora Life said, free school would only help the country more. I think so too. But, they just want to keep everybody down. They want everybody in debt, and that's what's so frustrating about it. They want to keep people in debt. And there's so much more to this than what they're like. If people realize that, right? If the general public realized that, I think a lot of colleges would start freaking out. They start tripping. Real talk. What does Pascal mean, and do you speak Creole? I do speak a little Creole. I understand it better than I do speak it. I am very rusty because it's not like I'm around people who speak Creole every single day. Pascal, if I'm correct, it just means Lamb of God. And it also means the Paschal mystery, which is, if I'm correct, it is the moment where the apostles were in a room. I guess they were praying, and when they came out of that room, they had tongues of fire over their head. So it means many different things. Many, many different things. Jasmine says, do you cook Creole? You know what? I cook Creole food, sort of. My mom's 15,000 times better. 15,000 times better. I for me, I just step back and I let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? She the queen of Haitian cuisine, for sure. You know what I mean? Church of Pascal Crail. Yeah, but she's amazing at it. You know what I mean? She's crazy good at it. Ooh, good question. Dory McNulty, thank you for this question. Pascal, my sister and I are booked for New Orleans in November. Do you think we need to cancel due to La Roro? Good question. Oh, you're going down in November. When in November? That's what I'd like to say, Dory, sorry. When in November? When? If it's early November, you could probably make it. If it's late November, hell no. If anything is going to be like what it was earlier, right? If the saga in this the pattern is going to be the same like it was last year, right after Halloween, it started getting really shaky. But December was bad. November wasn't as bad. December was a disaster. So I say, if it's late November, early November, you cool, you Gucci, girl. I just say, wear that mask, wash them hands, practice that 6 feet, and then some. You know what I'm saying? Be careful about people who are with you, because, man, let me tell you something about people nowadays, man. Like, especially now in the realm that we're living in right now, a lot of mother lovers like to think that there is no 6 feet, or they have no concept even of personal space. You just have people all up in your face like this. You know what I mean? You're out there having a great old time, and this dude just comes over. You don't even know the dude from a can of paint. And the mother lover comes up in your face like, I just want to tell you something. And you just feel the hot breath on your face. And my God, I'm going to die. That's the piece that I am not a huge fan of. Okay. So I would just say, Dory, please be careful. If you're going to travel, if you're going to fly, double mask that ish. Be safe. Okay. Because this Roro be out here. Shout out to Love JJ. That Roro be out here, man. Okay? And yeah, bring out the handy Santee. Okay? Okay? Just saying. Bring it out. Lather them mugs up. Okay? Just to be super safe. All right? Let's see, Melanie. Yes. That's also needed. You need to know. Wait a second. Did I have something here? Yes. Don't forget your eyes are mucous membranes as well. You can catch bacteria and viruses through them as well. Stay safe, everybody. That is figgity facts, Melanie. So thank you so much for that information as well. Okay. Yeah, the weekend of Thanksgiving is going to be insane everywhere. I mean, here it is. If everybody gets up to date, and you know what I mean by up to date, you know what I mean, getting the poke and all that stuff. If everyone gets up to date and they do what they need to do, yeah. And apparently there's going to be another round, allegedly, a boost, allegedly. If it does do that, and everybody does what they need to do, people are going to be going buck wild. Like holiday season time, people are going to go absolutely nuts. And okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? I think the fear mongering canola, I think the fear mongering Canaloa, my God, I can't say it anymore today. I feel like that has already begun. We have been hearing it every day. You open up you turn on the TV, next thing you know, boom. You know what I mean? Canaloa. I'm just been talking a lot today. Okay. But as soon as you turn on the TV, news is in your face going, well, there's this and then this and then that and so many concerns. And we just lost another one. And guess what happened? He didn't get the poke. That's why he's dead. It's like that all day long. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I get it. I get it. Please get the poke if you can. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's what I feel like what they're doing. They're just in our faces. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wait, oh. Right. He did. Yeah. Kanaloa, I'm telling you, let me say it. Yeah. He was like, well, listen here, you know. Well, come on. Just absolutely surprised. You know what I mean? Sensei. Sweet potato pie ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Sweet potato pie is good. I'm losing. I can't even talk anymore. Pecan pie is amazing. Yes, I agree. I love it a lot. I haven't had it in a long time. You know what I mean? Okay, let me try to pronounce your name, Kiki. Okay. Lakelia? Because I'm assuming key, right? So it's still key, right? Or am I wrong? Is it not Lakelia or is it Lakelia? That's what I want to know. Anyway. Ooh, okay. 3 things to take on an island. Go. Hi. That's a good question. 3 things to take on an island. Let's see. I mean, are we talking on the practical thing, or is this like I just need this in my life kind of thing? You know, instantly I'm going a motorboat, a machete, and a fishing rod. That's literally what I think in my head. Not a cell phone, because that thing's going to die. But a machete you can use for a lot of different things. A boat, right, and a fishing rod, so you can fish for food, right? Because you can easily, at some point, if you're crafty enough, wield yourself some things, put some stuff together, build your shelter with the machete. Okay, so there's a lot of things, and a lighter or matches, those would run out. So at some point, you got to fend for yourself or figure something else out. You know what I'm saying? On creating fire, because once that fire is gone, or once that lighter or matches go, you're screwed. You feel me? Pascal gonna cast away with a machete. Yeah, hell yeah. I don't need Wilson. Wilson! No, I don't need Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Okay, AM. If you had to be reborn again, who or what will you choose to be? Oh my God. The most brilliant black man on the face of this planet. I don't know. There's so many things I would want to come back as. I mean, this life has been good too. So I don't know. I'd probably be like, hey, can I just get this one back again so I could just, fix any wrongs that I did and make $1 billion before I'm 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Oh, have the career. Wait, the pioneer. Have the career of Kevin Hart. Not really Kevin Hart so much, because he got in trouble with a lot of banging around, you know what I'm saying, mistreating his woman and everything like that because of his wayward D. I'm not really into that, you know what I mean? But his career, sure. His money's, sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for it. I wouldn't want to be him. Chuck, yeah, go ahead. I was gonna wrap up, but yeah, jump on in. Call in real quick. Let's wrap up the show. Let's wrap up the show, shall we? Call in, Chuck. Shimon Lee. If I saw an alien, what's the first thing I would do? Oh boy. Run! Probably run. I'm not trying to sit there and be all cozy and friendly with an alien. I don't know what he's here for. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's here for. I don't know what his agenda is, what he is plotting. You know what I'm saying? Chucky D, what's up, man? How you doing, my brother?
What's going on, brother Pascal? What's happening?
Man, same old thing. I'm glad you jumped on. I'm about to wrap the show. So great way to wrap up the show, getting Chucky D on the show. How you doing, man? How was your birthday, by the way, real quick?
Oh, man, it was wonderful. Nice and quiet, uneventful. Stayed in the house. It was a rainy day on my birthday, so.
Oh, damn.
No, I love the rain. It's peace, tranquility. I'm all about that life. So,
I feel you.
The older you get, the more you can appreciate things, of that nature. So,
right.
I was all about it.
Where you at again?
I'm in DC, brother. DC.
Yes, you're in DC. Yeah. But yeah, man. I appreciate you jumping on. I want to say I appreciate you just hooking up that connection between Benjamin Dixon and myself and all that. Has been really, really amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's been dope. You know what I mean? I'm back over there tomorrow morning too. So I'm really looking forward to hanging out with them and chopping it up and having a good time with them over there before we jump on here and get stupid over here too. So I appreciate the help and the support, man. Real talk.
Oh man, no worries. That's something small to a giant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's what we need to do as people in general, but especially as Black people, is show that unity. Everybody think that we can't, band together and create things. Like, we were the originators of being able to do those type things. So it's time to return to the essence as far as that's concerned.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And like I said, that was something small, but just seeing you on the Ben Dixon show and then seeing, the influx of new family members on your stream, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
Everything happens for a reason. People are put in certain places for, reasons that you and I will never understand. But I'm just glad that, things are moving in the direction they're moving in, for real.
Yeah, man. I do appreciate it. It's funny because you come on and then DJ Exclusive James jumps on. He's like, "Hey, what's up, family? I'm late as hell, but he's here." You know what I mean? Big metal.
Exactly.
He in the house right now. I appreciate him jumping on and all that. Good evening to you, James, and everything. Oh, and then James is going to be on sometime next week on my show, this platform. So I'm looking forward to having him on and acting the fool and doing some stupid stuff. Maybe I'll
beautiful. You know what?
Joke challenge.
You fit right in over there. You know what I'm saying? The energy it's organic. It's natural. You know what I mean? Like, I love to see, like, I mean, it's always a crapshoot. You never know, like, if people's personalities are going to be able to meld and mesh together.
Facts.
But, like, once I saw you on the show, and then I saw the energy that was exchanged, on the stream, it was incredible, man. You know what I mean? It was magical. So
yeah,
only great things are to come. I'm speaking into existence. For all my brothers.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real. I was really nervous in the very beginning because I said the whole big metal fan thing, and I didn't think that they were gonna think it was funny at all. And then they just started busting out laughing, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have fun here. Like because you know what I'm saying, like because I don't know James. You know what I'm saying? I've never met him before in my life. I'm jumping on and I'm roasting him for his dad joke, and I was a little nervous about him taking it like, you know what I mean, taking it the wrong way or something like that. You feel me? And no, I mean, it was so open. Everybody was laughing their asses off, having a grand old time. I was like, okay, bet. I'm going to have fun here. This is going to be fun. You know what I mean? These people like to have fun. So I was cool with that. Yeah, it's been, the chemistry has been amazing. It's been a lot of fun. And, you know, it feels good. It feels good.
Nah, but you know what, Brother Pascal? That's just you being a Cancer. You know what I'm saying? My mother's a Cancer. So I really understand, like, the way you all are wired. You know what I mean? Like, you want everything to be perfect. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can be over analytical when it comes to, you know, matters of self. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you got that natural swag, man. You a summer baby like I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, we bring the heat to whatever we do.
All
day.
day.
Know what I'm saying? So I already knew you was going to do great. You know what I'm saying? So
thank you, man.
It is what it is, you know?
I appreciate that, man. I really do. But real quick, you got a question for me?
Yeah, I wanted to know. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Throw the question out there because I know you need to get some rest, man.
You good?
What's your what do you plan on doing? Like, what's your end goal when it comes to, you know, you being a content creator? Like, what do you foresee, like, in the future as far as what you want to achieve with your platform? Because it's growing and it's already powerful. You know what I mean? Like, if you can touch one mind, you know, that's power right there. But like, the family is growing by the day. So what do you want to do with your voice and your message?
World domination. I'm kidding. Well, honestly,
right.
My goal. Okay, let me say this. My goal. I'll say it out loud. I'll say it out loud so that maybe it keeps you guys keep me on my you guys call me on my shit.
We gonna do that. You know that. You know
that. Chuck Diesel would email me and be like, "Nah, bruh,
it ain't working." You know what I mean? Like,
quit lying, bruh. Do what you say you're gonna do, man.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna speak it. I'm gonna speak it out loud. Okay. Yes. World domination. I'm gonna be real. World domination. You know, I want to be able to. One, I want to be able to touch more people. That sounds weird. Let me take that back because I don't want any allegations thrown at me and shit. What I meant is I want to inspire people. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to make people think outside of their own boxes and think independently, you know, and not just, like I said, not just be holed up in what they feel like what society tells them how to think, right? So there's certain things that I really want to do. You know, this is the reason why I've been starting to shift over into some relationship conversations and all that stuff too, because I want to be able to cover everything, not only just politics all the live long day. Don't get me wrong. I want to do this all day long, right? I love talking about the political stuff, love waxing political. Let's keep it real. But at the same time, I love being able to talk about this other stuff that's going on in the world too. And that's relationships. And the relationship scope is changing rapidly to this day. And I guess I just want to be able to open up the channel's world a little bit more so that we can have more conversations that touch not only political and relationships, but also mental health, you know, relationships between fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, family in general, so on and so forth. So to be really honest, you know, I have a book that I want to write. I want to write a book. I want to put out a book in the next year. I'm saying it now so that it happens in a year.
Speaking into existence. That's right.
Speaking it into existence, and so that, you know, a year from now you are calling me on my shit when it's not out. But but those are the goals that I have in my mind. You know, building the brand, taking the brand to that next level, so that, you know, I am, you know, like, people are coming on to seek advice. I'm able to talk to them and give them advice. You know, have somebody be able to feel like they've been moved or touched by the book or the things that I have been putting out into the ether. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's kind of where I'm at for me, is writing that book, expanding this show. And it's starting to grow now. You know what I mean? And shout out to the new family members, and huge shout out to Benjamin Dixon and that whole platform. Real talk. I mean, I don't think any of this would have been building like this so quickly as of recently if it wasn't for the hookup. And it's because of you. You know what I mean? All because of you. You know what I mean? So I really do appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Right.
This all is going down in a wonderful way. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to let anybody down. You know what I'm saying? And not disappoint. I want to come in with that fire conversation, and keep people laughing, but keep people thinking at the same time. So if I can keep that balance, then I'm successful. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, you know the formula. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do it every day. Like, it's muscle memory at this point. So, like, you already know what it takes, not only to be successful, right? Because that's going to come, but as far as like what keeps you sane, what keeps you grounded, what makes you happy at the same time. This is a job for you, but you get the enjoyment out of this as well. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you keep that balance, where you can create that perfect harmony for yourself, where you're working, but you're also enjoying yourself,
right?
You're winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much it. Like, you're winning at that point.
Facts. I mean, for me, it's like, I just want to have fun. I want to have fun. I want to talk about those heavy things. I want to laugh. And I just want to, and I just want to have, and I just want to keep growing new family members. You know what I mean? Family, like friends online, and creating that and creating that platform, just having a great time, laughing and smiling and inspiring people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's the goal. I mean, yes, domination, world domination would be amazing. I mean, taking this to that Oprah level, wow, that'd be amazing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Exactly. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want to be Oprah? You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm gonna throw one more out there, then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So you can go ahead and get your rest, right?
Sure.
Now, I know you're a busy man. All of the things you got going on in your life, as far as your stream goes and whatever other things you may have going on, what do you do to decompress? Like, how do you find your space where you find that peace, that inner peace that you need to create balance? Once the stream, once all business is done for the day, like, what do you do, like, to relax yourself? Is it music? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to throw, I want you to answer that.
Copious amounts of cocaine.
I don't believe that.
I'm totally kidding.
I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
No. All seriousness. I'm sorry. I was joking. But how I blow off steam, honestly, I work out. I go to the gym. That is literally my time. I know that sounds really really cheesy.
No, not at all. I mean, that sounds like your truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do to stimulate your dopamines and activate your endorphins. You know what I mean? Like, that's very important. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's a great thing to be able to have. A lot of people can't decompress. That's why I asked you that.
No, or that when they do decompress, it's done in a very negative way, where it's like,
it's done in a toxic manner.
Exactly, it's excessive drinking or excessive amounts of drugs, or they go out on benders, and then they try to get themselves back up together, and then they do this all over again 3 weeks later. You see what I'm saying? I'm not that, but I mean, I like to kick it. I like a cocktail here or there too. But my main way of me doing like my main way of relaxing, or like getting out the frustration, because we're talking about stories every single day that are just jacked up every single damn day. So for me, before, I used to have like jujitsu on Fridays, and I'd have all these scheduled things that I would go to. So I have an excuse to, one, get the hell out of this purple box, and two, something that will just, it's something, I'm taking that negative energy out and doing something positive back into my body. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I would put the headphones in, go to the gym, and just go and get a good thrash session in. You know what I mean? Or do some Krav Maga, in the middle of the week, and do some bag work, striking and all that stuff. Those are the things that I was doing. But now because of the Roro, there has been stuff that has been has slowed down that process because I can't roll, because of the vid. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I have to be careful about, but I still go to the gym. I still do that. I'll just do a lot more heavy lifting and just work my ass off, in the middle of the day. But that's just me. That's my way of getting it out. Right. And then when I relax, I really just relax. Like I literally will put the phone down. I will be away from that mug. Like, don't talk to me. No one texts me. No emails. No news articles. No nothing. I'm going to turn on this TV and I'm just going to veg out. Watch a movie.
There you go.
On a show, something like that. So those are my ways of actually trying to find my moment of zen. And it's been working for me so far,
Right.
Or I write too. Sorry. I write a lot too.
Okay.
So that too.
Now you also strike me as someone that has a deep appreciation for music.
Yes.
Okay. So do I. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's a summer thing or what, but I pick up that energy from you. What's your favorite type of music genre?
Wow. It's hard to say because I mean it used to be like, oh my God, it used to be. I just love good music. So it's hard to say because I could sit here and say like a really good Al Green song, right? But then 2 seconds later, I could sit here and say, oh, there's that one good John Mayer song. You see what I'm saying? Then, oh, wait, there's that B.B. King song, though, too. But then there's that Miles Davis song that's amazing, too. So, like, for me, it's just good music. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of it's maybe it's because I'm old. I guess I'm an old head now. I don't know. Or maybe it's because of that. I'm not listening to all that new crap. I'm just not.
Me personally, I'm not a fan of the new. They call it rap, but like, how can you really consider somebody like Lil Nas X like a rapper? Like, I'm kind of offended by that because I lived through the golden age of hip hop. So it's like I come from the era of, what I'm saying, like having freestyle ciphers and you know what I mean, like actual, poetic talent when it comes to gracing yourself on the microphone. So like these people that's calling themselves rappers and they just kind of like recycling the same 10 words throughout the whole song is kind of whack to me,
Right. And you see, and that's the thing I feel about that when it comes to music. It is the same stuff over and over and over. Nowadays, there's no movement. There's no transition. You see what I'm saying? Music's gotten weird. It's gotten very two-dimensional, and I miss that three-dimensional side of music. But real quick, we got DJ exclusive.
Bubba Love, what's going on, brother Bubba?
What's going on, y'all? Yeah, look, I had to come crash the show real quick. Because Pascal, I got something for you real quick. And I'm going to jump off. I ain't got hair and makeup, so I had to jump on real quick, throw a hat on. Because
you still look good.
Not good. I appreciate you. Hey, real quick, and I'm going to get off real quick. What do you call a pudgy psychic?
A pudgy psychic?
A pudgy psychic.
I don't know. What is it?
A fortune teller. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. I mean it.
Oh, God.
Pascal, I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Oh, no. Come on, Bubba.
I'm done. With you, man.
Y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, look, me and Bubba do this every patron party.
Oh, my
Bubba
God.
cuts up. It's me and him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness.
That was stupid.
Come on, man.
James. That was stupid. Anyway,
Shout out to Bubba Love.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, man. Like I said,
I asked because like, you know, my playlist is all over the place. Like I'm passionate about like 90s hip hop, you know, 90s, early 2000 hip hop, you know, when we were in our glory days, as far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? Like you had your Big L's, you had your De La Soul, you had,
right.
you know, Wu Tang. I'm a Wu head for life, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
But then my playlist is also, like you said, BB King. It's also Howlin' Wolf. It's also the Beatles.
Right.
You know,
like I said, it's eclectic.
I'm everywhere, man.
Yeah, it's eclectic. Like,
it's extremely eclectic. Like right. I just got into the Bangles. You know what I mean? Like I'm everywhere with it.
Wow. Wait. What was a popular song for them? Was it Man Monday?
Well, their claim to fame was "Walk Like an Egyptian."
Yeah, but aren't they the ones that did Manic Monday?
Manic Monday. Beautiful. That's a gorgeous song right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
Prince.
I'm kind of exactly. Prince wrote that. You know.
He did.
You know, he was trying to get with the lead singer.
He was trying to get with everybody.
Susanna. He was trying to get with Susanna Hoff.
Yeah.
Shout out, you know, rest in peace to Prince.
Right.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I picked up on that musical energy from you. So I just wanted to, you know, pick your brain and you know.
No. I appreciate it, man. I love music. You know, I'm a musician as well. You know,
what you play?
I play guitar. And I sing.
I play piano, I play trombone, I play harmonica.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I wish I knew how to play other things. I mean, I can plunk around on the keys. You know what I mean? I can voice things out. I can figure things out. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sit there and just play Beethoven or Bach or something like that. That's not me.
Right.
But give me some time, maybe, you know, give me a couple years. I probably could if I had more time to do that stuff. Or, you know, dedicated to that stuff. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's all about just good music. But I also do like music that moves. You know what I mean? That goes somewhere. It's not just the same thing. Nowadays, music, the R&B that's coming out right now is very it's very vibey. It's just a vibe. And don't get me wrong, I love vibes. Don't get me wrong. If I'm in a lounge somewhere, sure. But if I'm in a car and I'm driving and I hear that one particular song that just doesn't move, there's no bridge, there's no nothing, like it's just all the same crap, I'm just like, I want to fall asleep.
Right.
I want music that has a movement. You know what I mean? There's the A, there's the B, there's the bridge, you know, and then there's the end. That's it, you know. But it also goes somewhere, you know. You know, in music, it's not really like that anymore. Now it's just sound bites.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to really. That's why it's so important, like, to connect with other people and like pick their brains and see what their musical taste, you know, might be.
Right.
You might discover something that you wouldn't have had you not met that person. You know. Check out her. Her is a.
No. Her is
dope, man. You know what I mean? And like,
amazing.
I had a very special person like introduce me to her. You know what I mean? So. I have an appreciation for her as an artist because of, you know, she's a musician. She plays 8 or 9 different instruments, and she has a beautiful voice. You know what I mean? So that's bringing back the talent portion of being an entertainer. You know, having actual talent and ability.
I agree. You know, this is a random, like, I've had this conversation with T. In Miami, while we were driving down to Key West. I don't know if you know who Michelle Indeggiocello is.
Absolutely. Come on, man.
Okay. No. The reason why I ask is because no one really knows who she is. But she was, I mean, I would kill to see her live. Let me just say that. Amazing artist. Amazing. She is dope, amazing, man. Musician. Amazing. Yeah. But she never got the real love that she really deserved, in my personal opinion.
But you know why? Because it's all about that marketing scheme that they want to present, especially with Black women. You know, if you're not hypersexualized, then you're kind of not pushed to the forefront. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, but she used to rock. She used to rock the afro. You know what I'm saying? I think she had the gap
and stuff. Yeah,
like Michelle was she's a dope performer, a dope musician. You know, she understands the craft, and it shows. You know, in her songs. So yeah, I'm definitely on board with Michelle and Deggy Ocello.
But that's somebody who we don't hear at all anymore. You know what I'm saying? But she has some albums that I'm just like, wow. You know what I mean? It's a movement. You put on the first track and you don't stop it. You let it go from track to track because it's a whole experience. But we don't have those kinds of experiences anymore. You see what I'm saying?
People that's what's lacking.
That's what's lacking. People don't use the album as an experience anymore. Like, because, you know, nowadays it's just like, let me hear that one track on iTunes or SoundCloud or whatever, you know, whereas back in the day, they're literally putting a record on a record player and they want you to experience the entire album while the needle goes throughout the entire record. You see what I'm saying? They can't just go and pick, oh, there's track 3 on the vinyl through the ridges. They just started from the beginning. They set it and they walk away.
Right,
so that
right.
To the music. Nowadays, it's not that anymore. Now it's popular sound bites, such and such. You know what I mean? And it's frustrating. You know what I mean? Real quick, Rennie, Hebert, sorry, gave us a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He said on YouTube, he said, marketing killed her, but you can't ignore the baseline in Boyfriend. Facts. You can't. That girl, that woman is a beast. You see what I'm saying? Who is she and what is she to you? Come on now. Who is she and what is she to you? Exactly. Man, it's a good song. Come on now. She has some great stuff. So, but music is not like that anymore. It just isn't. And now they're kind of going back towards that vibe, but there's no movement to it. There's no it just drives me crazy. I've had conversations about this with friends all the time, and I'm like, the music nowadays is just, I get it, it's vibey as hell, but there's just no driving force.
I mean, you remember the time when we lived in. You seem like you're around my age. I just turned 39.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you remember the era where you were excited to get a particular artist's, CD? You know what I mean? And it wasn't just for one song.
Yeah.
Like you could literally just, like you just said, put that CD on or that cassette, because I'm old enough to live in the cassette era as well. When you could just let the whole cassette or you could let the whole CD play.
Just go. Yep. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And you're getting different flavors from each song, though. Everything's not sounding exactly the same. That's what kills me about this generation now. Like the originality is just not there, man, because it's just like they want everything right now. You gotta put some passion in, you gotta put some time and some dedication in, and make music based off of life experiences. There's no life experiences that's the same. You know what I mean? Like nothing will be the same.
No, I mean, I just think that there's just, it's things have changed. Things have just changed. Some for the better, and technology wise for the better. There's a lot of musicians out here that are able to do a lot more from the comfort of their own home now. They don't have to spend millions of dollars to just get one track done. They can do it at home, which is amazing. But it also has ruined the experience for the consumer, from like the consumer and the artist at the same time. We do have a super chat here. Chris CCC said, thank you for the $5 super chat. He said, if you were an actor, who do you see yourself as? And it has to be male or female. Like if it's a role you'd love to play, don't say Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. So if I was an actor, who do I see myself? Okay. Like if it's a role you'd love to play, wow. A role I'd love to play. That's a tough one, because there's a lot of really great ones. You know what? Ooh, no, I don't want to piss anybody off. No. Real talk. Okay. So a career that I oh man, that's tough. You know, I get a lot of people say that I look like Tyler Perry a lot, but I don't want his career.
Nah, man, I don't see that. I don't see that.
I get that a lot, bro.
For real?
Yeah, they'll be like, "Yo, man, I swear to God, you look like Tyler Perry's brother."
I'll be pissed off. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like that'll trigger me a little bit.
I'm not pissed. It's like, okay. I'm like, every time I'm like, man, if I had a penny for every single time I heard that, I'd be a millionaire. You know what I mean? Not Tyler Perry. Not Tyler Perry. Okay. Don't want his career, but there's certain roles I would have loved to play that he did. Will Smith. He did a lot of really great movies in the beginning. Not so much anymore now, but in the very beginning, he had some really great movies that I'm like, man, I would have killed to do that. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, it's funny you just said that. You got that Will Smith kind of energy too, man.
I'll take it.
You know what I mean? Like 100%.
But you know, my woman will not be in an entanglement. Let me just say that real quick. You know what I'm saying? My Jada will not be in an entanglement.
There you go.
I'll just say that. Okay, that's truth right there.
You just gained like 10 cool points from me for saying that. That's a beautiful thing. That's what I love to hear that.
Hell no.
Because I'm not gonna have a woman that's involved in an entanglement either.
Hell no. Why would I sit back and be cool with it?
Nah.
Now here's the thing though. With him, clearly he be smashing. He's smashing. He's smashing. He's in his own world of entanglement. He probably is. That's why he's so cool.
Now,
but it hurts his ego that she got caught. It hurts his ego that is out there in the ether for everyone.
Whose ego wouldn't it hurt? You know what I mean? Like,
facts. You see what I'm saying? But it would hurt. Like, I'm sure he's cool with it outside of the public eye. But now that the public eye knows, that hurts his ego.
Yeah,
because he's like, okay, you getting yours, I'm getting mine, girl. I'm getting mine. See
that's kind of the ego death blow right there, you know?
Yep.
To have your woman just openly admit, like, I'm doing this entanglement thing.
And you got to be cool with it sitting there, seeing homegirl talk about an entanglement, and the entire time you look all bloodshot because you haven't slept for the past 2 days, trying to figure out ways to talk to the public about this entanglement and how embarrassed you are as a man.
Well, see, that's the thing with me, you know. I don't think Chuck Diesel could have sat around as a Leo and just been okay with that. I do believe I would have rearranged some furniture in there. It wouldn't have been a pretty situation. You know?
Fact.
They would have had to call security. What are you talking about? You know, I wouldn't have jumped on her, but I'm just saying, like, just hearing that, like, that's a terrible thing to have to internalize. I almost, dropped the F-bomb, but that's a terrible thing to have to internalize, that your wife has just said, like, for the world to hear that, like, that's never going away.
No, it's not.
You hear entanglement, you think that man's wife.
Yep. Instantly.
Jeez.
Bruh made a song called Entanglement to capitalize on the whole situation. So now that is even burned onto wax.
Yeah, that's a deal. That would have been a deal breaker for me.
It's hilarious. You know why I know that it would be a deal breaker for you?
Tell me.
Because you referred to yourself in the third person. Okay, moving on. You're welcome.
In the third person,
you said Chuck Diesel ain't doing. He moving some furniture around now.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Oh, I love you, man.
For real, man. I'd have went in the phone booth and spun around a couple times and turned into something else. Clark Kent, Superman style,
Trying to put the clothes on, but the phone booth too small.
Yeah, wait a minute. Security.
Oh my God. Facts though.
Yeah.
Why would he be cool? See, that's the thing. Why would he be so cool with it? It's because he be smashing other girls.
Yeah, he knows. Like if he was just living a nice, clean life, then that would have set him off. But he's doing his dirt too, like you just said. You know what I mean? Like he couldn't really be mad about it.
They swing dancing. Come on now. They
absolutely.
They swaying. They sharing and stuff. Come on now.
Yeah, all kind of smut, you know.
Smut. You just said smut. Wow, that's old school.
Old school.
Smut.
Vintage. That's vintage right there.
Tabernacle. You know what I'm saying? Like, just old school words. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Gertrude. Matilda.
I'm right.
But anyway.
Bertha
up in this piece. Ethel. Thank you. Chuck, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I really
absolutely, brother. Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you so much for jumping on. I really do appreciate it. All
right, man. Get some rest. Get some rest, man.
Do that because I got to be up early in the morning.
I know you do. I'll be right there with you.
I know. I'll be like, man, you drinking your coffee, bruh. You better be drinking your coffee, bruh.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? Shoot. But hey, I want to say once again, thank you to everybody who came on. Chucky D, thank you. You the bomb, man. I appreciate the love. Okay. And for those of y'all who are still watching the show right now, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was entertaining enough for y'all asses. Okay. I try to keep it interesting. I'm trying to do this Ask Pascal thing, y'all. Y'all need to help me out. Y'all need to just brave yourselves and click that link when I post it so that we can have conversations. I am going to be doing this tomorrow morning on my show near the end of the show because it's Friday. We got to do a little Freaky Friday. We got to have a little bit of fun. Okay? Not asking for too much. Okay? Just saying. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing the same thing. Ask Pascal at the end of the show. We're going to have some fun. Y'all going to click. I'm going to speak it into existence. Y'all going to click on that link, and you're going to have some questions for my ass. For all of our asses. Okay? Because T hopefully will be there. David will be there. And we'll all be there chopping it up together, acting a damn fool. And we'll make sure that Chuck Diesel comes back on to refer to himself in the third person again as well. That's how fire that show's going to be tomorrow morning. You see what I'm saying? So y'all better be there tomorrow morning. But before you do that, before you jump on to my show, come on over to Benjamin Dixon's show. I will be on over there at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. They start their show. The show starts at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time over there, but I will be at the top of the 8 o'clock hour just for like a half hour, and then I'll be hopping over to be on my show at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So go over there. You saw James and his dad joke ass with his fortune cookie. Yeah. Fortune teller. Sorry. Fortune teller. Yeah. Just saying. So you're going to see those jokes in all of his glory over there tomorrow morning as well at 8 o'clock. That's 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So jump on over there and enjoy the time with us over there. And then we'll continue the craziness and ridiculousness over here as well at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So it's time to get going. Okay, guys, be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Oh, don't forget to hit that like button. Crush that subscribe button. Let me just throw those things up in here. Okay? Those things. See those things? Do those things for me. If this is the first time you watching this wonderful, amazing show filled with amazing people. And yeah, DJ Exclusive, big metal fan. You need a t-shirt. That needs to be a t-shirt. Real talk. We're going to figure it out for you. We're going to figure it out for you, baby. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you guys soon. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.